was the Chicago Bulls winning their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
I absolutely love the fire they showed on the road. You really could tell they wanted that one.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Chris, looking at the year so far, teams that made big changes in the offseason starting to develop now some chemistry.
Well, it takes some time, especially if the acquisitions are
포스터
on
뺏어야
the
돼.
younger side. And this is where great coaching can make all the difference. This is where a great basketball culture in the locker room can make all the difference. It's all about
있으면 지켜줬는데 왜?
What does that mean? It means trust. It takes time to build trust. It takes time to understand your players and what they like, where to get them the ball, what makes them better. And once you get to that point, it's a liberating feeling because now you feel like, okay, guys, we've gotten through the murky waters. Now we can have some fun. We know who we are. We have an identity. Let's go out and be us.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Wiggins and Jang at the small forward and power forward spots. Jimmy Butler's out there with Big Dog. Levine kicks to Payton. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 to shoot. Here's Getson. That one doesn't go. And Minnesota now the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
You're going to win a lot of games when you can.
Wiggins outside. And there's the pass.
아까 전 잡아뜨려 볼까? 안 잡아주나?
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Wiggins missing.
공격이 막힌단 말이죠 지금.
야
저거 못 던지네.
Levine against Butler. Levine finds Payton. 5 on the clock. That's a floater go, and Levine lays it in.
Crossover, just couldn't convert the finish.
Fast break, here we go. Finished off the break.
4 blocks on the
멍청이 됐다 막하네.
keep him down.
Here's Payton. They trail by 1. Shot clock at 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
거의 자세는 슈터야. 버틀러 속공 때 3점 라인 안으로 안 들어오고 기다리고 있다니까. 근데 잘 못 넣어줘서 문제지. 에벌리 여기 있네. 점프 뛰세요.
They need this. In deep, Valentine drops it in.
Beautiful lead pass. The finisher never has to break stride.
There's Big Dog, defended by Beverly.
이게 나간단 말이죠 방금처럼.
Big Dog, the pass to Bird, down low. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Big Dog. Chicago grabs the miss. Valentine passes to Harris, makes it off the glass. Harris has got his first 2 points.
Whether it's inside or outside, Harris remains steady and ready to shoot the ball.
아, 줄레가 없다 여기 다 교체 애들이.
There's Big Dog. Against Indiana, he was really on his game, and it's in there.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Long range.
And Beverly kicks to Carter. Back to Beverly.
와, 스틸 보소. 나 빼주고. 엘리업 주고.
And finished off by Lure.
Aggressive coming out of the gate.
Too passive. They got to get a body on him when he's on his way to the bucket.
Lets it go. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
7초. 이제 들어오겠다. 6초.
Pass to Harris.
해리스.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
2초. 가능성 있는데.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
오늘 전승인데 생각보다 막 강팀이 없었어요.
Well, this
경기가.
roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Matthew
겁나 크네 발렌타인.
also big dog out there, and it's best in its small forward.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back.
저도 이거 하든 작전 들어갈 수 있어요. 44대 37. 7점. 점수를 까먹은 거네 애들이.
7-point differential. Harris drives in. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Bird's shot is good.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
And you see defensively, when they try to patch something up, he exploits a different weakness.
Harris inside. He's against Jen. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got 14 points for the game.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Oh, taking it to the
여전히 근데 뭐 잭라비는 상대로 만나도
Down the two-hand slam.
크게 존재감이 없네.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 9 points. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Bird pulls it in.
Look, he had all the time in the world to get the jumper off. Maybe it was too much time.
No one covering. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Payton kicks to Carter. The pass to Levine. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. He's got 5.
Solid at realizing when to take these shots. Levine's eyes light up.
없어?
His passes.
아무도 없네
The
수비가.
shot's good from Big Dog.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Levine finds Payton. 1:07 left here in the second. Bird against Levine. Stolen by Bird. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Big Dog. 20 points for him. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
On the wing, Levine. Carter dishes to Levine.
과연
In the
잭라비는
corner, it's Harris. Back to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. No coverage that time. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Levine is going to make you pay from there. You got to guard him closer than that.
Kicks it to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's taken away by
아이고.
Payton. And Levine, here we go. Stolen by Bird. Here's Big Dog.
들어갔지롱.
Play simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Great awareness of the clock.
타이밍이
to end the
좋았다.
quarter.
I like that. Even though he's in a hurry, he still remains under control.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven this far.
And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Elfrid Payton is out there with Levine. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Big Dog.
일로와 일로와.
Towns up top. Plenty of space. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
아케이타 입장하는 게 고민이라고요? 고민할 시간에 아무거나 대충 해서 한번 해봐요.
outside.
한두 게임만.
Out to Peyton. In the corner, it's Levine over Butler. Levine can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 16.
1-6각.
There's the lob to Town.
이걸 놓치네. 실패하면 큰일인데 빅맨 없어가지고.
Over a minute gone here in the second half. Levine passes to Markkanen.
뭔가 만들면 아쉬워요 항상. 그럴 땐 마이 팀으로 가는 거예요.
Back to Levine. Just 5 on the clock.
아쉬울 수밖에 없어.
Over Butler. And
어쩔 수
across the
없어요.
back rim, no good.
0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
They get it again.
아씨 나도 빨리 들어왔는데. 키가 작으니까.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Levine finds Peyton. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
야 필드골 우리 63 거의 60%대 맨날 잘 나오네.
The Bulls traded away a superstar
Wait.
in Jimmy Butler, but in return, among other assets, the number 7 pick, which Chris turned out to be Markkanen. Here's Big Dog. He has 29. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it up.
아 아깝다.
And once again off the mark by
1사백은
Minnesota.
사람이 많아야 재밌죠. 아이템도 많이 돌고.
Now here's Beverly. D right on him.
나중에 파티 구하기도 쉽고.
Carter against Lure. Carter kicks to Allen. Over Dellavedova. Allen's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 15.
집중력이 너무 떨어졌다. 하도 막 게임 많이 하니까.
He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot.
5시간 했네.
And Chicago called for the foul. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
사냥 안 될 이유가
When you look at
없어요.
how basketball is taught at early levels for these kids, middle
로스트아크는
school and then high school.
몹이 젠이 엄청 빠르고 캐스트 잡아서 레벨업하는 아니 캐스트 받아서 하는 형식이라 필드 몹을 잡을 필요가 없어요. 일반 RPG랑 좀 달라요.
Dribbling, and when you do that, a player can then become the full player they're intended to be instead of teaching incrementally.
리니지처럼 몹을 막 엄청 잡아서 레벨업하는 게임은 아니라서 던전 들어가니까 던전 파티 구하는 게 이제 주니까 사람 많은 데서 하는 게 좋지. 경매장도 많이 돌아야지 가격이 싸고.
Wonderful thought. A fadeaway. And it's Lure with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Big Dog, the pass
로스트아크
debates
막
Dion.
20시간씩 하고 싶긴 한데
Over Harris.
로스트아크 하면 마음이 편해.
That's a shot he's got.
편집을 안 해도 된다는 생각에 게임을 막 그냥
from that range.
And oh boy, a lot of
즐기면서 할
contact
수
there, but he gets
있는데
the call and will shoot two.
NBA는
Let's have a look at the
편집을
league's
하나
top scores for the past month.
해야
To say
되니까.
these guys have been hot is an understatement. Take a look at Big Dog. Third in the league, he typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
There is one interesting stat for the Chicago Bulls, C-Web, and they're still the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals.
Wow, that's just an amazing
타운스랑 애들 아예 안 나오네.
testament to the clutch play of Jordan when they did make the finals, and a reminder of how hard it is just to get there.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
지금 다 생성 불가예요. 신규 서버도.
And as the opposing team, you better adjust your
지금 하는 사람도 엄청 많은데 서버 열리는 거 기다리는 사람도 엄청 많아.
Harris outside. 13 feet away. Kept alive.
일단 2년 한 2년 정도는 해먹을 것 같은데 온라인 게임 최소 2년.
His hard work on the backboard really just has
길면
given
4, 5년.
them more opportunities to score.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 34. Buries the long-range jumper. Big Dog's got 37.
This is why I love his
나는
game.
루페온
You really have
서버니까
to admire
루페온은
his tenacity.
캐릭터 가지고 있으면은 생성 제한인지 아닌지 모르거든요.
Harris outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bates-Diop. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Harris. No good from
안
Big Dog.
들어가네. 교체를 안 해주지 나왜.
Pass to Beverly. Lobs it up for Levine. No good
레알.
that time.
뭐야 잭나빈 이거 놓친다. 내가 시카고였으면 한 소리 했다 이거. 뭐야 이게.
Highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop steal, though. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
And so it's Minnesota.
그냥 엘리옵 올려줘서 엘리옵 하는 애 걸로 대리 만족해야지. 우리 관중 거의 다 나갔어.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, down low it's Jang and Towns. Butler teams with Wiggins as the deadly wing duo. And it's Big Dog in at the one. And the shot goes down.
Floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
주전들 나왔다.
Minnesota leading by 16.
타운스 얼마나 기다렸다고 지금.
Yep, it counts. Big Dog's got 39.
Strong work for him at the
포인트가드
offensive end,
3점에
helping
쉽게
them to
창출.
maintain that lead.
기본.
On the wing, Levine.
교과서.
Floats one.
3점의
And the
교과서.
rejection by Jang. Here's Big Dog, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Big Dog's got 17 points here in the second half. Payton kicks to Levine. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Harris with it. Now guarded by Towns. Harris's shot is good.
And when you're Harris's size, you have to really use your length to beat defenders, and he is just so good at doing that.
Wiggins outside. On the wing, Wiggins. Lock at 6. And it's Wiggins.
오호
with the
위긴스
jam.
좋아.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back.
Harris finds Levine. Minnesota
잭나빈 완전
look
과간이구나.
forward to the Quicken Loans Arena after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him.
몇 점 넣었죠 잭나빈? 여기서 7점 넣었네. 7점.
3-on-3 on the fast break. Now here's Markin.
현실에서 잘한다는 거를
That one drops for
속았어 게임에서.
Harris has got 4 this quarter.
교체
We're
좀
in the
해주지
fourth
감독.
quarter here.
41점 넣는데 나
2.5
지금
minutes gone.
얼마나 더 넣어야 돼?
Here's Big Dog. In the corner, it's Jang.
저기가 아닌데.
Down low, Big Dog, the pass to Wiggins.
위긴스였는데.
Shot clock at 6. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bulls trail by 18. Levine deciding where to go with it.
타운스 수비 뭐야?
Softly drops in the floater.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Big Dog, covered by Peyton. Passes it to Big Dog.
아우, 이거 순간적으로 빨리 줘야 되구나 이거.
Fade away. And that one goes long.
몇 가지 선택지가 있네.
Generally, you knock those down.
I like the decision making though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Towns. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
작전으로 어시 채우자.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
And the rejection by Towns. Wiggins left side. And a miss there on the triple.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and D is ready for it.
That shot's good from Big Dog.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
Harris outside. Compared to when you were playing C-Web, how have the baseline skill requirements for the 4s and the 5s, the power forwards and the centers, changed, do you think, the most?
The ability to stretch the floor. There's a lot more emphasis on mobility, especially at the defensive end. And I don't think you can have a player who is a specialist anymore in the game. I've played with some great defenders. Ben Wallace, the Davis boys there in Indiana, but those positions are no longer valued or needed. You can no longer be a defensive player that can't score on the other end.
이거 봐, 쨍남이 미친 것 같아.
Now with the total skill set, that means mobility, shooting, dribble, passing. All of those things have to be encompassed, or there's a way to make sure to highlight you with the mismatch and take you out of the game.
Good documentation. I like that. Bulls trail by 20. Out to the wing. Peyton kicks to Carter. Back to Peyton. And he converts the layup.
Now that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Left side, Towns. Stolen by Carter. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves leading by 18. To the right side. Big Dog, the pass to Butler. Back to Wiggins. The pass to Big Dog. Marking in against Lure. And the basket is good.
쟤 누구지?
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deeper hole. Very little time now to climb out.
완전 무리수다, 쨍남이 진짜.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Towns down low, defended by Carter. Here's Big Dog. The kick out to Towns.
아, 뒤로 줘야 되는데 그래서 자꾸 이상한 데 주네.
Here's Butler. But they recover it.
나이스.
Back to Towns. Lure up top. Timberwolves passing it around.
뭐해? 타운스.
Goes back up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that...
And so it's the Timberwolves taking
91대 70. 내가 40몇 점 넣었는데 우리 애들도 점수차가 나서 벤치 애들이 많이 나와가지고
What an efficient performance at both ends.